All right. Okay. Okay. Looks like I'm live. Looks like I'm live. Okay. So I wanted to go live for a few reasons. I have been taking some time off, and I didn't take time off from. I took time off so that I could work on my books. Y'all know that I write books. Um, my new book just recently got published. I will be promoting it soon. I did an introductory period for it. I'll tell you about all that in just one moment. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I really just wanted to talk about a few things. I've been kind of MIA. I do mess around on social media just a bit, but I haven't gone live or anything like that recently. Let me make sure that this is right. This is kind of an awkward setup for me right now. But that is one of the things that we'll be getting worked on very soon, as I get a little bit more processing power. My desktop isn't being utilized at the moment because I don't have a monitor for it. Because when I moved up here, I didn't bring my monitor, but I'll be getting a new monitor very soon. I will be connecting it to my desktop, which my desktop has massive capabilities where I can actually plug in my additional camera, which you might be able to see it. It's right here. Uh, it's right in the back there. And my camera, which will make this whole visual look better because at the moment, you are not really seeing too much. You are just simply seeing a almost blurred screen. So that is, we'll do it like that for this show. How would y'all like that? Is that cool? It's kind of robotic, right? It's got the best lighting, if you ask me. But it's like that. See, this one shows off my skin color a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Which it doesn't really matter. It does increase some reds. It does add some reds. That's why I said the last one was kind of robotic because it's almost all blues. Um, so I wanted to holler at y'all a little bit about my new endeavors, and then I wanted to talk about some things that are going on in the world. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I really just want to kind of get right on into it. I don't have an introduction right now or a thumbnail, but we're gonna get it cracking, okay? So like I said, my desktop will be able to be the hub of a lot of different things, and right now I am just working on some things that uh, would assist me later down the life financially, um, some things like that. Um, nothing of too importance to the talk here, but you know, there's some important things going on in my life. I want to make sure that I'm not peaking. I might be peaking a little too much. I'm gonna turn my microphone down just for y'all. I'll turn it up a little bit more. You just let me know because I don't want it to be too loud. I kind of feel like you guys can hear me whether I do that or not. For some reason, I've done recordings and I think that you guys can hear me regardless of whether I even have it turned up. But I do want to have it turned up because for some reason it allows me to hear me a little bit better. But it does seem to me like it brings in a little bit of the warmth of the voice. Um, I want to be a little bit louder, but I just don't want it to peak on you. I don't have a pop filter on this one right here. It's a stage mic, so I will be able to exert a lot more. It's a dynamic mic, so I'll be able to exert a lot more dynamics into it, more ups and downs, and it'll kind of balance it out as it goes. But I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to this sort of thing. So I've got a good friend. He is starting a record label right now. So if any of you guys, young guys out there are wanting to get into the record business, I can direct you over to him. I have been in the recording business, name me business, for a very long time myself personally. I'm on to other endeavors. Um, you know, but he's actively putting together the team and the funding, and he's got some pretty good stuff already going out there. I can put that in the chat for you, and I'll also put it in the descriptions below. So also, let's see what else is going on right now. Huh. Well, I also have a partner, and he is putting together some cones, some premium, no GMO cones. I mean, these are tier cones. If you use cones for tobacco, for marijuana, for THCA, THC9, THC B, so many different things. A lot of people use them for a lot of different things. Go ahead and stuff your cone full, and then you will be able to enjoy the non GMO premium flavor of these cones. I can also put you on to that for any of you guys who smoke cones. I know a lot of you guys out there are smoking blunts and papers, things like that, and that those are very bad for your lungs. But these cones are good for your lungs. If you have to use a use any form of you know of of cone, you're gonna need these cones. So uh, give me a holler. I'm not hard to get at. You can DM me at any given time of the day. Uh, there's a lot of other cool stuff going on in the world. I am seeing a shift in the change, and let me tell y'all something uh, from personal experience. And you get around someone, and watch this. Watch this. I'm about to start a fire. Because I've never said whether I'm for or against, but if I say Trump, oh, people get uncomfortable. They get real uncomfortable. If I say Trump, they get uncomfortable. Bring it up in a conversation at the water cooler and say, hey, um, I saw on TV that, and then bring up Trump or something like that. Most likely they're going to argue you down. They're going to say that they know more about the situation than you. But it sounds like what the media wanted us to do to be in the beginning. They wanted us to argue about stuff that's kind of like sports. You ever have somebody argue with you about sports, like the Miami Dolphins are paying their bills or something? You feeling me? Like they're arguing you down about a sports team. You know, this sport team doesn't even know you. Okay, and it's like that about these politics. They will argue you down about Trump, Obama, Kennedy. It don't matter. Bush, Reagan. Come on. I don't know what it is that gets people so riled up about something so intangible. Something so intangible. If they saw you on the street right now, they wouldn't even speak to you. Not a single Baltimore Raven knows who you are. So why get all bent up out of shape about it? Not a single politician out there knows who you are. Let's be real. You don't know Mitt Romney and all these people that you get so worked up about. You don't know them. You don't know Trump. And when you say the name, it brings up anxiety within people. I have yet once on this one talk that we're having right now, I have yet once said that I'm either against or for their chosen agendas, their instructions, things like that. I have yet done that once. Yet, and I'll take screenshots of it, you will see that I get hated on because I bring up the name. Just saying it, because there's always someone out there that knows a little bit more than you on the subject, and they want to make sure that you know that. They want to make sure you know that. What's up, Jax? Oh man, it's good to have you here, Jax. You'll lighten it up. You always make things a lot more fun. What's going on? You always online too. You stay on goddamn online. Shit, you need to get off of Facebook for a minute. Go wash the car like a good wife. Yeah, not my wife. Y'all don't get that twisted. I was saying that she's married. She needs to go do that for her husband. So, you like my wig? I want to take. I can take these off. I really don't need these on. I just like to be able to hear my voice because sometimes I'll pull away a little bit like this, and then sometimes I get in for effect. I want to get a little bit closer. I'm doing good, Jay. I'm doing good. Jack attack, Jack attack. Yeah, yeah. Uh, my excuse me. Yeah, I got my personal life together. I just came off a 4-day fast. I ate yesterday, I think it was, and the day before. But I was fasting for 4 days before that. And oh man, I encourage that. You can be mad at me all day long. People can be mad at me all day long. I encourage fasting. I encourage saw palmetto for your prostate for men. Stop looking at me crazy like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't need nothing. We all at some point need to take care of ourselves. Okay? We're going to get older. We're going to get older, man. And we've got to be able to take care of ourselves. Tell me I'm lying. I don't want to argue. Just take my suggestions. Saw palmetto. Yeah. Uh, you know, and fasting. Fasting. Get you a good 3-day fast in there. Just a good 3. You know what? I start on a 2-day. If you can get past 48 hours, you can really get past 24 hours is the key. You have to do things like that anyways whenever you go into like doctor's appointments. Let me fix my microphone so it doesn't sound so stuffy. I know I got the bass turned up on a few things. Hold on, let me get my voice right so y'all can check me out. Okay. All right. How's that? That's a little bit more airy. I like that. Yeah, fasting, right? Okay. Fasting. Oh, you can. Yeah. I'm not sure if anything that I do over here even affects the audio that you guys are hearing for some reason. I think it just, I don't know. Like I can turn up effects and shit over here. I don't even think you guys are hearing any of that. I have to run them serially like everything else. And so let me get back to talking about fasting, okay? I haven't forgotten. Okay. I haven't forgotten. I love fasting because I always feel great after them. Okay. A good fast. I start with a good 24, 48-hour fast. You got to do at least. You get past 24, you know that you can do 48, but you're not even there until you start 48. You can't even tell people you're fasting. In my opinion, this is me. Because I know they have a 12-hour fast. They have 4-hour fast and then 8-hour feed and this amount of crap. Okay, I'm talking continuous. That's what we're gonna call this. We're gonna call this the longevity. Okay, because this is long term. Okay, so 48 hours pop. You've got that. Once you got that down, you've got discipline down. You can look discipline in the face and you can say, This world don't have nothing on me. Let me read these comments real quick for y'all. Let me read these comments. I'd love to stay, friend. You got to go? Okay. Go on, girl. I'll talk to you later on. I'm gonna start talking about fasting. You can just check it later on after I post it, okay? So I'm about to give up the game on this fasting, okay? You ready? All right, here we go. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the fasting, and then I'll talk about my book that's coming out real soon, and my book that's already out actually. I'll probably the pin it in the post somewhere. I don't know. I'll probably put it in the comments right here and right now if I can. I wonder if it'll allow me to pin. Let me see. Y'all hang tight, okay? We'll do this live. We'll do this real live. The fasting game, man, you get past 48 hours and you're in the game. Now, at this point, you are ready for uh, the 72-hour fast. Okay. So once you get to the 72-hour fast, that is whenever you really start reaping some of the benefits. You really start reaping some of the benefits of, what's necessary. So give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, and I am going to find my books real quick. I had them already set up, but I think I closed out that browser or something. But you know that happens. Yeah. So I'm looking at them right now. But you've actually got to go straight to Amazon. I like to look at them on my KDP dashboard, but you really have to go to Amazon. Let me look. Amazon.com. I think I found it. So this is my new book. Okay. It has. I can't show you my screen, and you probably can't even see. All you can probably see is my face. I really like to start doing this on Zoom so that I can start screen sharing for you guys. But there are 5 stars, and they're all 5 stars. Okay, so looks amazing so far. Okay, let's go here, and it looks like it ranks in biographies and social sciences. Let's see. It is a memoir, ladies and gentlemen. The book is actually a memoir. I'm going to paste the paperback because I think the paperback is like so super cool. The cover that I used is like a ostrich, kind of a snakeskin kind of thing. Yeah, it's like snakeskin, like an evolved snake. It's super awesome. The gold. I think we all know that gold. It has something with a touch of growth and I want to say luxury, but there's an exquisiteness to it. Okay. Now this book is not highbrow, so there isn't that element to it. Give me just a second. Oh, okay. They talking about a website I don't even use no more. Here we go. So I'm gonna put in here for y'all for the chat, and y'all can check that out. Okay, it's looking kind of weird. There it is. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's what's up, man. I really just want to talk about the book real quick. The fasting game, yeah, like I said, if you can get past 72 hours, you're in the game because 72 is whenever it's going to start healing. Okay, 72 is whenever all the darkness is going to come out of your colon. 72 is going to be, all of um, the pain. that you'd been having in the past. You know, it's gonna be uh you're gonna be drinking water like crazy, and your stomach's gonna start flattening up. And you're gonna wonder why. You know why? That's because you now have discipline. You now have control over your body. Okay, you can get big, you can get small at will, and that's the discipline and control that you want. Okay, we all don't have the discipline to eat perfectly all the time, but if we eat bad when we want to, we also can fast and eat well when we want to, and eat in small portions. Um, I know my eyebrows look a little crazy right now. I know it's hard to see, but yeah, they're kind of bushy. Unused application. What is it trying to tell me? Your live stream is expecting experiences. Try closing another tab. I'm not closing any tabs. We going hard all day. I've been talking to somebody and they said we sound great. So my book, I'm gonna go on tell y'all about this. My book. I'm gonna talk fast about it through. Okay. So my book is basically a culmination of something that I have been working on for about 6 years. For about 6 years, I've been in and out of relationships. I've been dating, I've been seeing people, been meeting people, been studying people, been talking to people. Now I wrote a book on it, it, it. I'm not talking shit about people. Okay, I am speaking of my experiences in a very professional manner. Actually, there's no cursing or anything like that. Nothing X-rated. Um, it is a tell-all. Those types of things that you don't normally talk about with anyone. You think about them. There's not any real secrets or anything like that in the book, so that I'm not telling on anyone or anything like that, or telling anyone's business. But whenever you listen to my book and you see the things that I've gone through, you're going to be thinking, wow, okay, so this is what it looks like from his perspective. Okay. So it is very much a book on perspective. So it's good to check it out. It also talks about the times whenever I got shot. I don't really talk about that to a lot of people. I have talked to that to a lot of people already. It also just talks about the times that I got shot. So you can check that out and you can see what it says about that. Um, you know, it's all good. It explains what I went through and how I felt. And this type of book is a type of book about feelings. It's a memoir, so it talks about how you felt in certain moments of your life. So you gotta. I know a lot of people are afraid of the emotions, and they're like, "Oh no, we don't need to." If you when you embrace them, when you embrace your emotions, because us men normally we have emotional management. They allow some emotional control. Okay, the, people like to say emotional intelligence, but I'm just talking about managing them and controlling your emotions. Very simple. Okay, in every situation almost. So when we can finally get down to that and actually start doing that, you can write a book very similar to this to explain in a very professional, very calm, very understanding manner of how it was to interpret these situations. It's kind of like that confession room when you're watching live, when you're watching television, right? And you're watching reality shows. They're going into the confession room and they're just talking to the camera. That's all it is. A camera and a microphone. And they're just bearing it all right there. So I do bear it all in that book. I'm also going to be coming out with another one now. The marketing plan for this book, I'm going to share that a little bit with y'all. I'm going to talk for probably about 30 minutes on this one. So it's going to be a smooth 30, and I'm going to jump off here and I'm going to let y'all run with it. So the marketing plan. I have been studying and researching multiple all-in-one marketing platforms. There are some really cool ones out there. High Level is a very good one. I believe they call it Go High Level. There's also I don't have my notes in front of me right now, but there's HubSpot. Not sure if you guys have heard of that, but if you know anything about these platforms, then you know what I'm looking for. You know that I'm looking for something that's a little bit better than what is it, Mailchimp or MailerLite. Uh, so we're looking for something a little heavier than that because there's going to be a lot of moving parts. You know, so we might end up going with High Level, and whenever we start using High Level, because I've got it all mapped out, and I'm not sure if you guys are interested in like WordPress. Well, I know that there are many people that watch my lives that are interested in WordPress. And we can talk about it sometime. But I'll be using a lot of WordPress. That way I can just blog. I can blog. And you'll be able to check my product reviews. You'll be able to check my music reviews. You'll be able to check my lifestyle habits. You'll be able to check out uh, all of that good stuff. So, what the deal is with that is that yeah, it's gonna go onto my YouTube, of course. I do I do I actually probably end up doing more YouTube than anything else, but that's because I'm an educator. You know, I try to explain what things are to people uh, in a way that they can understand that. So we're going to be talking about, um, of course, my book and the other books that are short to come, along with a workout plan and a dietary plan that I have created. Okay. Now, my workout plan is it's basically a stretching routine. Okay. Got about 10 more minutes. I'm going to live it on out. It's about a stretching routine. So, everyone can use this stretching routine as they go on through life. As you go on through life, you get older, you get a little bit more, I won't say tight, but you know what I'm talking about. Your limberness, you're not as limber as you used to be. That starts to soon fade away. Your flexibility starts to fade away. But you can work on that. You can work on your flexibility and you can get that back with my program. So be on the lookout for that. Um, I myself, as you know, personally have been shot. So I had to do a lot of personal physical therapy and a lot of studying and uh, you know, a lot of personal, I would say, experience along with the whole situation. Um, so just be on the lookout for that. I know you'll like it. As we get older, we need these things, and we need something that we can do almost every day. Okay, something that can get you up and get you moving around. And once you've done it for about a week, you'll be mad at yourself for not doing it before. You'll be wondering where this has been your whole life. And so here it is. So along with the dietary plan that I want to talk to y'all about. So the dietary plan is going to be some fasting. It is going to be some fasting. Um, it is going to. There's a lot of Dr. Sebi information, and I'm not saying that we grasp that information from there, but I want to say that we agree on a lot of things. Um, I think there was some research somewhere. I won't say where right now, but we're just going to be talking in general. That and the research. Give me a second. The research suggests, of course, that raw is better, and once you're once you're down to the point where you can eat, just like raw is better for your dog food, for your dog. People will argue this down, okay? But to me, I think that this is truth, in fact. Um, Knowing how the body works, I don't think we were ever really truly meant to cook everything the way we do. Um, and I think we overeat. So there's two things. There's the fasting because we overeat. Now we can just cut down on portions, yeah, but you need discipline. This has been studied by monks and scholars years before we were even alive. Okay? Fasting is proven. Okay? And it does work. It does work. And we make it fun. So we make it fun, and you fast, and what else do we do? We eat raw. I won't say raw, but you get down to where you're eating like that. You're eating, your broccoli and things like that. You're not cooking stuff, and you're fine with that. You're not eating a whole lot. You're not focusing on food. Okay. We do like to go out with our families and eat, and that's fine. But there is always a way to get rid of all the negativity, and that's through fasting. So look into that. But I'm also going to be coming up with a dietary plan that you guys are really going to like, and it's going to assist you in all kinds of different ways. So stay up on that, So the dietary plan, the workout routine, the books. The books are how-tos, most of them. This new book that I just dropped, it's basically a how-to on relationships, because it could be looked at as a how-to not for a reason, because I talk about all the things you don't want to do. Yeah. I'm not saying that I did those things. I'm just saying that the experiences that I went through, you'll realize I don't want these experiences. So you won't do them. You won't do the things that I did. And you'll stay away from a lot of situations because you'll learn from other people's mistakes. I talked to somebody about that the other day, and I think that is something that we always should be into, is learning from the mistakes of others. Hang out with me for just a second. Y'all should be able to hear the music in the background. And so what we're going to do next is I'm going to go through, right? And what I want to do is I want to talk about this setup, okay? So the setup, of course, an upgrade on all my technical equipment, from the laptop to the desktop to the Mac to the monitor to the actual listening monitors. This microphone that I'm talking in, I probably won't be using it for the rest of my lives. I'll be using more of a condenser microphone, a tube microphone. You'll like it. Sounds pretty good. You'll like it. So I just want to make sure that everything is 100% professional, because if I like it, you love it. We're going to be getting into a lot of various things. I do coach a lot of various individuals on a lot of different things. We're going to be coming out with some new scripts from some of our clients. So we'll be seeing some visuals here real soon, some acting. Okay. We like to get you involved in some acting. If you'd like to get involved, just let me know. Hit my DMs. Like I told you, I'm not hard to get with. So as you're watching this, there's plenty of opportunity to reach out. Now all you got to do is make it happen. This is on you. You got one life to live. You know what I mean? So I got about 3 more minutes on here, and I just want to say that, of course, my new book is out. We are working on an all-in-one marketing platform, so we're going to be getting something of the sort really soon, if not high level. Most likely it'll be high level because I believe that's the one that we already currently have right now. So we're going to be working on that. Also, uh, let's see, the setup here. My setup will be completely better with the green screen and all you can see behind me. I don't have the time to set it up. The green screen that I currently have is 20 by 20, so it's long. I don't want it dragging all over the place, and I don't have to put it up every time I pull it out. Uh, every time I pull it out, I got to put it right back on up. Um, so I want to thank everyone who supported my book. I do. I really want to thank all of you. You really looked out for me. Thank you. And I hope that you learned something from the book. I hope that you really learned something of the book. It's something of my favorite color. Actually, the book is the color of my shirt right now. So, we're going to be coming out with a lot of things. We're going to be coming out with some music. I don't know if y'all can hear the music in the background right now. I really hope that you can. But we are going to be coming out with a whole lot of music, and I can't wait for everyone to, really hear what's going on in our lives. So, thank you again for coming to my live. Again, check for the book. My Modern Manuscript Society page is going strong. Go ahead and add yourself to the Modern Manuscript Society page, and we're going to go ahead and get off of here and continue on with all the good things that we've been continuing on. I hope that everything is going well for you and your family. Again, if there's any issues, reach out to me. We're teaching how to build businesses, okay? So we're teaching that. Let me know if you want to get into something like that. I can assist you with that. We can talk about all the various steps that it's going to take to get you there, but we will get you there, I promise. So I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all take care. I love each and every single one of you. Check out my book. It's in the comments. It might not be in the comments. I think they took it down. No, there it is. So I will pin it. There it is. It should be pinned right onto the very top. So thank you all. I love you all, and be safe out there, and let nothing change who you are and where you want to be and where you want to go. So holla back.